Hello everyone.
Hey there! Are you the new production assistant?
Me? Oh, yeah.
I could really use some help here behind the bar. What do you say to taking care of a few of these smoothie orders?
Well, sure. Why not? This should be the perfect opportunity to hear some local gossip.
Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Curses. So we left off after just talking to Ida Brooks. Now we're making some smoothies that already look very suspicious. Time to make some delicious smoothies while you listen to some juicy gossip. Ooh. Alright. Hard-boiled detective smoothie, 2 eggs, 2 orange slices. Ugh. Click twice above the... okay. Oh. Oof. I did not like those noises. That's all there is to it. Okay. Try to fill the meter on the left side of the screen before you run out of empty glasses. Now it's the time to start the game.
Okay. I've been stuck in this Anubis head ever since Tatiana quit. It's no fun getting all your nutrition through a straw, let me tell ya.
I heard when that snake bit Lois Madsen, she didn't so much as gasp. It killed her so quick.
Have they put dog biscuits on the menu yet?
Did you know that Lois Manson's body was buried along with the original Pharaoh set?
Baloney. She's buried in Westwood. I've seen her grave.
They buried an empty casket.
Whoa.
You hear about the black cat?
What about it?
The first AD saw it run off from behind the scaffolding just before it collapsed.
They say the first Pharaoh director was so obsessed with ancient Egypt that he'd sleep on the set instead of going home.
Maybe he slept on the set because his wife kicked him out of the house.
No, he was happily married. That's what drove Lois Manson bonkers.
Our fearless director over there sure looks happy.
It's the rattlesnake he's drinking. Can't get enough of them.
What's in those things anyway?
Blueberries, orange slices, and peanut butter. Always served with a snake rattle swizzle stick. You ever want to have a nice long chat with George Jackson? Just put a rattlesnake down in front of him and it'll open right up.
You don't say.
That's a good tip. I need to meet George Jackson. 1 rattlesnake smoothie for George. Coming right up.
Oh, well, hello now.
Ah, there we go. My favourite thirst quencher. You must be the new production assistant, Nancy Drew. I'm George Jackson, director of films, lover of rattlesnakes.
I hear Arthur Hitchens is...
That's interesting.
I hear Arthur Hitchens is really making you angry these days.
That's not true. I swear, if the members of this crew were half as good at working as they are at spreading rumours, we would have wrapped this picture 2 weeks ago. I don't know who told you that, but Arthur Hitchens and I get along just fine.
Will your version of Pharaoh be similar to the original Pharaoh movie?
My film will be nothing like the cheesy, overwrought monstrosity classic studio spewed out 75 years ago. My Pharaoh will be spectacular in every sense of the word. I do intend to shoot the climactic death scene in exactly the same way, shot for shot, as the original director. You know, as a kind of intellectual exercise, but even then, I guarantee you there will be no mistaking my work for his.
I hear Ida... can be hard to work with.
Directing Ida has been a challenge, but fortunately I love challenges. Thus I love Ida, every self-centered, scatterbrained, ophidiophobic square inch of her.
Ophidiophobic?
She's afraid of snakes. Something she conveniently failed to mention until after she'd signed a contract. See, the climax of the film happens when her character, Nefertiti, tries to murder someone using a poisonous snake. Which means to shoot that scene, Ida has to be ready, willing and able to hold a live snake. Non-poisonous, of course.
What if she won't do it?
Oh, she'll do it. Like it or not, Ida is going to do that final scene just like it was done in the original.
Why do you think this production of Pharaoh is... Why is this production having so many accidents?
Molly McKenna, the mad course cutter. It's her fault. Anytime you have a producer whose first concern is money and last concern is safety, what do you get? Accidents.
So you don't believe... You don't believe in any curse?
All I know is... sometimes it seems like that lady is deliberately trying to sabotage her own shoot.
I'll let you get back to your rattlesnake.
Interesting.
For that, I thank you.
I'd sure like to get Arthur's take on all this. Maybe I'll head over to his office.
Well, that was a very quick chapter. Yay! We're making some progress. Alright, let's get back to it. Where are we headed now? That is the real question. Oh,
Looks like Arthur isn't here, which means it's a good time to snoop for that decoder.
Okay, we got ourselves screwdriver. Something with a hat? Ooh, a key! Perhaps for this spot. Old-fashioned shaving brush, interesting. Okay, nothing in the trash bin this time. Nothing over at the safe. What about this letter? No. Blinds. Oh! It's an interesting box. Take a look at it. It's a button code. Alright, so we gotta figure out what order. Let's probably use the brush on the chalk. Wipe it up. Aha! Use that on the box.
Now I can see which buttons have fingerprints on them. I just need to figure out which buttons get pressed first.
Generally speaking, I think it's the one with the faintest fingerprints that go first, and then I think that's how it goes because of like oil distribution in the fingers. That one, that one, and then
Nope,
that one.
that wasn't
No.
right.
Okay, so it's the other way around.
All right,
There we go.
got it open.
Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. To whom it may concern, take a good look at the posters, for what's sure to be regarded as my masterpiece. Then use this to follow my trail. The truth awaits. Z.B. Collingwood. The location of the decoder can be found within Poe's Telltale Heart. Okay. Now what do we use a screwdriver for? That's something that I just... Then I took up 3 planks from the flooring of the chamber and deposited all between the scantlings. I then replaced the board so cleverly, so cunningly, that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. Okay. So we use a screwdriver, just like in the Telltale Heart. You don't say. Right. What's in here?
This must be the decoder that was missing from that crate on the set.
Why? Okay.
I bet each hieroglyph in the note represents one letter of the alphabet. I just need to match letters with hieroglyphs.
Okay, so... But with some of these, they don't have a letter to go with them. That's frustrating. Okay, so that one doesn't have one, that one doesn't have one. Neither does that one. Pyramid doesn't have one. Oh no. Yeah, none of what is there. Okay. Ruler of the Nile is titled to this. A film in a new style not easily missed. WP. Except that has to spell out Pharaoh. And the eyes. Oh. There we go. Okay, next. Okay, so we know one of them. The famous style princess that Lois Manson played. Her life was a success. Her name will never fade. So that one would be Nefertiti. Oh. Nefer. T. E. D. D. Okay. To interpret the stone, it will need to be shown who sat on a throne in a movie well known. Lois?
Hey, there's a voicemail. Maybe I should check up on who's been calling Arthur.
A ring ring. Snoopy Detective here.
It's me. I was just wondering if you needed to talk. You know my number.
I take it you're Arthur Hitchens?
That I am, Nancy. No need to apologize for breaking into my office. It's exactly what I was hoping you'd do. It proves that you are indeed up to the task at hand, which, unbeknownst to Ms. McKenna, is the real reason I suggested she hire you. Here, I'd like you to have this. I found it in the janitor's closet. It's an old lock-picking kit. Take it.
Great, I bet this'll come in handy. I hear you intend to build... I hear you intend to build another theme park right here.
That's correct. The fact that a promising starlet died while shooting a movie here, the fact that the set was buried immediately after the film wrapped, the fact that a new version of the very same movie is being filmed in the very same place. Combine these elements with state-of-the-art attractions, and I believe the public will flock to Pharaohland by the thousands.
When you said the real reason I was hired...
It wasn't almost get electrocuted by that statue, was it? We're not attempting murder now, are we? Honestly, when he said, I was hoping you would break in here, I full on thought he was about to slap some silver bracelets on her wrist. It wasn't to make smoothies, was it?
It wasn't to investigate all the accidents, was it?
Few people know this, but the version of Pharaoh that was shown in theaters back in 1937 was not the version the director shot. Much of his footage, the scene in which poor Lois Manson met her demise in particular, was somehow lost. Were it to be found, it would be incredibly valuable publicity for my version of the movie.
And you'd like me to try to find it?
Correct. I have reason to believe that the director hid the missing footage somewhere on the set of the original movie just before the studio bulldozed over it. If that footage really is down there, Nancy, I want it.
That director, was his name by any chance? Was his name Z.B. Collingwood?
Yes, that is correct. I think whoever's been causing these accidents is trying to shut down my production so they can look for Collingwood's lost footage. But Nancy, I think you have what it takes to find this lost footage. I suggest you head over to the Hotel Maltese. I'm keeping the cast and crew there with strict orders not to talk to the media. I suggest you start your investigation in Ms. McKenna's room.
Your producer, Molly? She's a suspect?
Make no mistake, Ms. Drew. Everyone is a suspect.
Very true. Very, very true. Alright, bonus round. Ooh. There we go. Oh, so close. Alright. Alright, let's go snoop in Molly's room. Or we'll just go to the lobby, you know. What's with this high intense music? Ooh. Gumdrops. And a butterscotch. Star Secrets: How Celebrities Hide in Plain Sight by Lydia Lynn. To be constantly swarmed by crowds of people and surrounded by blinding flashbulbs is enough to send even the most attention-hungry celebs into hiding. For a time. Here's how some Hollywood's elite take cover in their own backyard. Star incognito, wearing sunglasses, wigs, sometimes even a prosthetic nose is what it takes. I don't think anyone ever really goes to that extreme in today's time. Where no one knows your name, using a relative's name or a completely fake name. I've even heard of one young star, but I won't say who, that creates a new alias for any place he has to register by scrambling the letters in his own name, just for fun. Twin spin, using a look-alike to fool the fans is not unheard of and can be quite effective. So just remember, that girl who looks almost like Eda Brooks might just be her, or her stunt double. Happy hunting, autograph hounds. Something. Oh, it was the plant. You look thirsty. Empty and dry. Wow. Alright, let's see if Molly's room is here. Okay. It's gotta be this Kelly M. Conman.
Aha! Molly's staying in room 614. But there's no key for room 614 here. It's a good thing I have that lock-picking kit.
I mean, generally, if she's staying at a room, you would expect that she would have her key. So...
It looks like there are hieroglyphs all along the edges of this old movie poster. Let's see if I can decipher them.
Okay, so... The little ferns. Where are the little ferns? Right here. Okay, F I. Do we have that? Yeah. Okay. Find. The. I'm guessing. J?
What in the world does Naja Haje mean?
Naja Haje? Well, then what good is a lock-picking kit if you cannot pick every lock that you come across? A key card!
I can't walk past that security camera. They'll recognize me.
Oh, for the love of... No? Well then. Is there something in the jar? In an effort to conserve water, the lobby fountain will be timed with the clock on the opposite wall to run only between the hours of 12 and 8 p.m. Management. Use the key then? Slash, I was sticking a back in some boom boom boom. Missing its class I. Oh, the fish. What? There's so much stuff in this lobby. What the? Accents. Oh, well. At least we have our costume. Alright, and with that, I think we are going to call it here for today's episode. And yeah, this mystery is definitely starting to kind of unfold itself. Definitely did not think that we'd be meeting the Australian as soon as we had, and that was 100% a bit of a scare that we got in the office. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys are thinking about the mystery so far, who you guys are putting on your suspect list. Molly is definitely kind of up there, along with that Australian, because he definitely was upset with someone, regardless of what he said, because he don't make threats to people's lives just very lightly and say, yeah, we're buddy. But I don't know, maybe that's just the nature of their friendship or something, who knows. Don't forget to like this video if you guys enjoyed today's episode, and go ahead and click subscribe for more Nancy Drew content coming your way. And yeah, go ahead and check out my playlist for any more Nancy Drew mysteries that you guys are looking to want to solve with me. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope you all stay safe and stay sane in this crazy time. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Alright, bye!